Hello, attractive and well-educated watchers. Last time on the colony of Verdant, we started expanding the soil area for our fields, and we got a bunch of new animals, like ground runners and turkeys. So, let's get going. We also have plasteel bulbs and other resource flowers and plants now, which is very, very exciting. For now, we're mostly just doing the grunt work of putting dirt down and keeping things from being not dirt. It's pretty boring, there's not terribly much to it, and it's pretty time consuming. But it's necessary to ensure that we have a much, much larger fields growing. Now, some of you might be asking, what's the point? You only have 2 androids. That's a lot of field for just 2 androids, don't you think? Well, we think it is a lot of field for just 2 androids, because we're not just building for just 2 androids. Presently, the primary goal of expanding our fields is not just to build plants for food for ourselves, but for also selling off to other factions and gaining alliances. Once you have alliances, you can call people in essentially on command. It's super great. Once again, make sure that things aren't following you around. Ellie is pretty darn good at taming animals. We hope that this thing doesn't gut her like a trout. But, just in case, you see she's brought the ground runner along. Sort of. More or less against its will. That's fine. She failed this time, but she'll get better in time. Oh, good, they're making the barn. Excellent, excellent. We'll be able to show you a little barn tutorial here. So when you get your barn, we can do this for now already. When you get your barn, the frontmost section of your barn should be, we'll say a 10 by 5 right now, will just be for animal feed. Clear all. Don't allow rotten either, of course. Go to food, go down to animal feed, and just allow any and all animal feed. And that is it. Period. Nothing else. And since it's just animal feed, you want to stress how important it is that your animal feed gets into your barn instead of into your other stuff. Because if your animal feed is over in your other stuff, it will encourage your animals to come in and eat all of the human food. So, keep your hay grass here. As they're doing this, we're going to throw some furniture down in the time-consuming and largely very boring process of putting animal beds down. Animal sleeping spots, not beds. Now, it's pretty important that you do this because all of your animals will naturally gravitate toward wherever there are the most animal sleeping spots, or where the animal sleeping spots are the most comfy, in which case you have animal beds. Sometimes animal sleeping boxes, because they're a bit comfier than just a spot on the ground. So, when that's all done, and we're actually doing this pretty quick here, our ground runners are helping like sweet little things. We're going to essentially just leave it at that. We're done after that. And then you have your barn. That's just what your barn will look like. Looks a little weird, but that's how it is, and it works really, really well. Furthermore, having a barn is very important for your animals because it forces them closer together and ensures that they breed. Make sure to get all your roofing right. You want your animals to breed, because if they don't breed, then they suck. It's just not very sustainable, you know. Droid. No, that's not true. We just said allow all. So allow all. Allow all. Okay? See, all is allowed. So now, droid, haul that Fairlisk to the grave so we don't have a nasty desiccated body in our workshop. Nobody likes that. Nobody likes that at all. Let's check out what we got in the... Okay, we finished all of our simple meals. We're halfway to the grilled vegetable fix. It's working out pretty darn well, actually. Getting our soil built in. That's very exciting. But you really should just be trying to train this giant, majestic beast. A beast that we don't really have the infrastructure for, but whatever, you know? Damn, those ground runners are already, like, working it. Well, if they're already working it, we might as well just say all of this needs to go. So that we can build a better beachside water feature. Yeah. That is exactly what we are in the interest of doing. Better beachside water features. Finished Agriculture 1. Sweet. Just one Hillary Snow. That's totally fine. Also, if you have this mod, and we seriously recommend you do, every once in a while, click the Unforbid Everything button. It's very important. We have a special mod that expands agriculture, which is why we even have the ability to have things like Agriculture 1 and Agriculture 2. Otherwise, you literally only have, like, 7 plants in the entire game you can pick up. You can, plant. Aside from, like, trees and cocoa. It's pretty fucking lame, if you ask us. So, there is a mod, we believe it's called VGB's Vegetable Garden or something. Just look for Vegetable Garden in the workshop. You will find it. It's a whole entire set of mods that adds a whole bunch of new, cool content that allows you to do more stuff with your people. We very, very, very highly recommend it to anybody who likes to troll through the workshop like we do. Since we have it, we might as well build it. That is now our little prison. Finally, we're building in all the soil around so that we aren't rocky as hell. So agriculture one is pretty cool. It gives you beans, olives, snow beets, and red lentils. Sorry, we had to check real quick. Now, olives are good because they're a tree, and they don't go away after you harvest them. Which, you can imagine, might be why we're super down now for olives. Start with a 10 by 40, or whatever we're allowed. We don't want to get too close to this. This geothermal port will eventually have the geothermal generator on it. And then we'll build a battery house adjacent to it. Probably which will be connected to a wall, which we will make outside of our field as a whole, so that we can cover it up with a transparent roof and make it into a giant greenhouse. You've got to be joking. Okay, at least they're dirty tribals. We kind of want to see if we can just overrun them completely with all of our mechanized labor. We've done it before. Where are they? God, they're forever and a half away. Unstoppable flail. We'll see how unstoppable you really are. Welp. I will go and beat you up. Damn, they just literally beat them up. Now you guys are fucked, because we get to take your items, too. Yeah. Okay, now you're going back to your cell. Got a nice cell for you. It's pretty roomy. Not gonna lie. They clean you up. Oh, jeez. You don't do terribly much work, do you? You're artistic, though. Okay. So only mud can be, or okay, yeah. Only water can only be placed on mud. That's sure. Okay, we guess. Just tearing this environment up, though. Damn, though. All of them will actually be fine. Will just take a while to heal up. It's probably better just to keep them in action. We guess we can recruit you. We suppose. We'll need somebody to clean up around here. It's getting dirty. Well, they're actually doing a pretty quick job at it. This is not taking nearly as long as we'd worried. Longer than we'd like, but... A torturer. Oh, yeah. We really want to talk to that guy, sure. No, we're good, friend. Gradually terraforming it all to be beautiful, verdant soil. What? Shallow water? Weird, but okay. Damn, it's looking nice over here. Nicer and nicer. Toss some mud down. Have our pond in no time. Our fishing pond, of course. See? Terraforming, guys. It's really is where it's at. Even if you're doing it the simplest way, which is to put wood down and fill it with either water or unfill it with water. Sort of doing some Chinampa shit up here. Yeah, what do you gotta say about that? Central America. They knew how to do it right. That's all we'll say. You all know it's true. Do your research if you want to know what Chinampas are. The Aztecs, they really knew what they were doing in that swampland. So yeah. Probably should remove the roof as you go. Teaching you how to do a little fun little terraforming gig here. Unforbid everything as you get it. Wow, we have a lot of steel. That'll probably go, like, nobody's business. Well, they can continue to be awfully disappointed in their stay. We didn't really want them around. Fuck that. Don't be like that, guys. To your guests. That's not nice. Alright. It's all very exciting. Now that we've got weapons, we should equip some of our droids with weapons. Even if they're really, really shitty weapons. Our droid battery total. Oh, not exactly what we meant, but sure, let's raise the roof. Give our craftbot something to actually do for once. we forget it that they go in shifts of 5 on that. It's all good in the neighborhood. Alright. Now that you've removed all of the roof you need, remember to ignore roof, or else you'll never make a roof there again. And you'll probably want to build something there, maybe eventually. We don't know. Is that copper? It is copper. We'll probably come back to that later. So we now have our barn. The barn, as mentioned before, forces your animals to get closer to each other, and that gives them more opportunity to breed, as well as forces them to acknowledge that there will be a spot where they and they alone have their food. We will finish off this particular Let's Play by expanding our fields, showing you how big you can really make them. This is a 35 by 25 spot. Isn't really to our liking, but oh, sorry guys, looks like we have a little bit of action before it all goes down. Bro, he can if he wants to. He can kick down the white limestone door. You do realize as soon as you come out and try to attack somebody, you are going to get the shit beat out of you, right? Okay, here we go. And this guy's going to see... No, they don't have worry. You're already injured. Capture him in a safe temperature. Alright. He's like, oh god, why does this keep happening to me? And we're like, maybe because you keep being a jackwad. Jeez, man, come on. We were trying to be nice to you. You just had to stay your sentence. Ain't actually no thing. Jeez, now Rouge is gonna have to go clean you up. Faction unrest? Nobody cares about faction unrest. It's not our faction. Got a little roundiness to it here. Maybe stick this out a bit. And then we will eventually have a nice pond. Oh, yeah, gee. We wonder how all of that injury got happening. Maybe you should stop being such a dumbass. What are they working on now? Oh, nice. Well. With our walls being torn down, our floors being made, and our terraforming activities being attended to. And otherwise everything being taken care of, we think here's where we'll stop. Unstoppable Flail. Let's see if he can be properly rehabilitated. Remember to like and subscribe if you want to see more.